Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So yeah, my previous video, guys, was really short, just like some different ideas for dressing up in different fashion. I do have a little taste for fashion. I mean, as you can see, my fashion, if you see my previous video, is a little different than, that's all I can say. Sorry, I forgot powder. It's not like, I don't know, you'd have to watch it. It's my very first video posting on this new channel. Yeah, this is my new channel, so do me a big favor and subscribe to my channel. And it's not all about makeup. I want to tell you that it's not going to be all about makeup. I swear that it's going to be about a lot of stuff. I'm going to be doing facts about me. I'm going to be doing like taking you vlogging with me when I go places, doing story times, just stuff like that, you know. So but I'm just gonna start it off getting some videos posted, so I'm not starting out from just like one video, hopping to this, hopping to that, hopping to this, just kind of getting it to roll, you know. So this is going to be contouring 101. As you can see right now, I just have foundation, powder, and a little bit of blush on. So I'm just gonna show you how I bronze and contour and stuff. And my eyebrows are drawn on very light, and I have no eyeshadow on, so mind that. So basically, what I use to bronze my skin is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, because it's a really amazing bronzer. This is like, I think it's $16. It's very affordable, and it's like, gives that lightness. Like, I'm putting it on right now, applying it, and I use a fluffy brush. I know you can use more precise brushes, but I just like bronzer to, like, you know, just kind of like, you know, carve that little area out, not really doing any defining, just kind of just darkening your skin color so it's not like, you know, blah. I do like to carve my jawline out with this though, so yeah. And it looks a little crazy right now, and do under your lip too, and you get the bigger pout lip. And sorry I'm not going directly into this, but you can just like kind of rewatch maybe. I'm trying to explain, like, this is how you're gonna be. This is bronzing. Sorry guys. Bronzing. I swear I know how to do makeup. I do a lot of makeup. I do people's makeups too. See, bronzing, the idea of bronzing, you're not trying to carve out anything. The idea of bronzing, you're supposed to, like, you know, just kind of give that warmth to your face. Like right now, do you see the difference? How I just have a warmth to my face and not just so plain. So that's the kind of idea of bronzing. So if you have a bronzer, I do recommend it being kind of like this type of a color, depending on your skin tone. I do not recommend this as the bronzer, because if you can see the difference between these shades, this is like warm, this is like dark, because this is actually for contouring. Which, you guys, everything you see me using today, every time you see me using a product in my YouTube videos, it's amazing, and I do recommend it, because I don't keep anything in my makeup collection that I wouldn't recommend to somebody else, because I show a lot of my makeup off, and I do like recommend a lot to people, and I like tell them skincare tips and stuff like that. I'm that kind of person, so I wouldn't be like, I don't like keeping bad products in, you know, my collection. So now we got bronzing done. So for contouring, that's the part where you really want to get defining. And now if you're like me and you don't have those like your jawbone shows a little bit like right up in here, but you're not like those people where there's like, or you know, sorry for that face, but that's kind of how I am. So for contouring, I use two methods. First, I use my Magic Mineral Contour Kit, which you can get this at CVS for $20, very affordable. And the bronzer, I already told you the price on that. I will be telling you the prices. And you can get this anywhere. Preferably at Walmart. It's actually cheaper if you're looking for prices. So for me, my contour brush is a little dirty, so mind that. I have to clean my brushes. I just take a little contouring brush like this, and here's my contour kit. Sorry, you see my mirror and everything. I take this shade right here, and I kind of just define. You see what I'm doing right there? Because that's gonna really make your jawline pop, your cheeks pop out, you know? Sorry, I'm not good at explaining. So right now I look insane. I know what you're thinking, like, that girl does not know how to contour. Actually, see, you're gonna kind of, the thing with makeup, you don't exactly lay it on your skin and expect it to be blended out instantly. You kind of lay it down and then you take, oh, my palette just dropped. Thank God it can break. So then I like to take a really kind of heavy powder brush and I like to blend at an angle. Now I look crazy blending this. After I blend at an angle, I like to soften it up and go in circular motions. And I know you're gonna think like, if you're new to contouring and you kind of don't know, I will do a cream contouring video or stuff like that if you want to do that. Because cream contouring is a little bit different. And you see how you just get that like cut out cheekbone type of thing. And now there's two ways you can do it. There's people that leave it really, really like, you know, what's the word? That leave it really, well, dark and bold, which there's no problem with that at all. There's no rules in makeup. Do your makeup however you want, because there's no rules. It's all you. And so that's how that side looks right now with contour, and you can see it really carves out. And now, don't be thinking it looks bad right now, because after, if you do highlighter, which if you contour, I recommend highlighting a lot. Highlighter kind of brings the whole thing together in my opinion. So again, blending at that angle, circular motions. So it looks really dark right now. Personally, this is how I like my contour. So now that we're done with that shade, we're actually gonna get another powder brush, yes, another one, and we're gonna take a light banana shade. And even though you already powdered your face and did all that, say you didn't bake, take that powder shade, like I'm using this Magic Mineral Kit right there. I'm setting that underneath my eyes because this is a really good brightening powder and it really helps keep your contour together. Just kind of in that little triangle, not too much, not, you know, how it just kind of, you'll see. Just, if you're doing this right now, just follow my steps. And if I'm going a little too fast, sorry, just like rewatch. Also, if you find this helpful, give it a big thumbs up, because here, I'm doing this video not just because anybody requested it, because as I was doing makeup, I struggled with this type of thing. I would be like, how do you contour? Like, how do you do this? Like, what's the point of this? What's the point of that? Nobody really ever had videos like, just like basic contouring 101, this and that. And if I seen contouring 101, it looked kind of not right. So now my other favorite contour product, yes, another one, is by e.l.f. and it's the Blush Duo. This is such a nice color for contouring. And again, all the colors all the brands I'm recommending to you, they are really good. So with the this is the darker shade, obviously. You're just gonna want to go up here only, not all the way down. Just right there. So you kind of get right and slicing your cheekbone right now. It sounds bad, but like literally you're just creating dimensions on your face. And again, and if you get this contour thingy from e.l.f., you can go in pretty heavy-handed without feeling like I'm gonna mess that up, because it blends like a dream. So then we're gonna go do our jawline with this. Realize we didn't do the jawline with the other one because that is a lighter color, and again, you can use the two lighter colors on like the other part of the face, but for the jawline, I really like using just one dark color. And then underneath that lip. And keep in mind, I'm using one brush for a lot, and this is just the way I contour. You can use lots of different brushes however you want. It's not just like, you know, you have to use one brush. You can use 2, 3, just depends on how you do your makeup. And you see how that kind of blended out. And the blush, it looks funny right now because I put a little too much on. But anyways, see how that kind of really blends out like a dream? And I know you're thinking, you're just like, girl, that's way too intense. I love intense contour. And if you don't like intense contour, just don't go in and super heavy-handed like I did. See, I'm the type of person that's like, yes, more. Give me those cheekbones. So yeah, that's kind of how I like to do it. And we forgot the forehead, so we're gonna go back into our forehead. And I'm really heavy-handed on my forehead. Just a warning, so if you don't have a huge forehead like me, I do not recommend going in this heavy-handed. And the main thing about doing our forehead is just you want to do your temples right here. These are your temples. And then you just kind of want to set the pigment there and blend after. And I know I look kind of bad right now, but it'll come together, you'll see. And then you just kind of want to trace along your outside of your forehead with bronzer or contour. And I wouldn't go too down in this area. I would just say trace the perimeter of your face, kind of like connecting the dots in a way. And now again, if you have cream contour, it's a little bit different. You cream contour, you do that before your foundation and everything, because it's cream product. So my forehead looks insane. Then we're just gonna take a brush, blend that out. Lots of blending. There should be a blending song like blending, blend your bronzer, then your contour, you know? So that's how we look right now. I know, we look kind of weird. Then we're gonna take that brightening powder and go right up on the forehead and kind of brighten that area back up because we went a little heavy-handed, let's just face it. So then we're gonna go back and wipe that white powder underneath the eyes off and blend that into the skin. You'll see how that really made a difference on how your face looks. So now we're gonna go in and contour our nose. And again, you could use the easy way and just sit there and do the sides of your nose with this, boom, boom. But I'm actually gonna use a full brush and do the whole nose contouring thing just because it's like an actual contouring video. So you basically take your contour on a little blending brush. Well, this is how I do it. And you just go on the top of your nose and the outside of the bridge. First, to start, right there. And then you want to trace it back into your eye, like right there. So it kind of gives off that dimension. And you do not want to go heavy-handed on your nose at all. Lots of blending before you dip back into your product. I'm just saying that now. So then you want to come in to blend that forward to go to the tip. And it's probably not going to be enough product, I know that. But blend. That's the key. You can always add more powder, more pigment, everything you can always add, but it's very hard to decrease that amount once it's on. So just keep blending, like there's never enough blending. See how that already my nose is red, keep in mind. My skin gets red anytime you rub it. It sucks, but that's me. So then I'm gonna dip back in, yes. Now this part, you have to be very careful. You're gonna do right down in this area. And connect those lines. And on the other side. Nose contours are very hard. It took me forever to get down a nose contour, and I'm still not perfect at it. Not by all means or anything. I'm not saying I'm perfect at a nose contour. I'm not saying any of that stuff. And also put it on the tip here, like the bottom tip of your nose. Not in your nose, but you know, just the bottom tip. Because it's going to also make it look shorter. So, and if you're fine with your nose, then don't touch your nose. You're fine. It's just like a thing, like, I know some people, like, if you have a bigger nose and you're just kind of uncomfortable about that nose and you're just kind of self-conscious, you can always do this. Or if you're just like, I'm proud of my nose, I ain't contouring, then you do you. I just personally like nose contouring because my nose isn't big by all means and I'm pretty okay with it, but I like how it adds the color into my face. So that's kind of my nose contour. It looks very slimming. And for eye contour, yes, you can contour your eyelids. This is basically eyeshadow, but take your dark contour color and just go in your crease. And your crease is where your eyelids fold. So you can even test it, put your nail or something right here. And you can go in. Boom. And you see how that definition? So again. And I already know where my crease of my eye is, so I really don't have to measure it out because I've been doing eyeshadow for a long time. So if you're that type of person that really doesn't like a lot of eyeshadow and just kind of likes to pop a dimension in their eyelids, you can just literally, instead of buying an eyeshadow palette, take your contour and do it, because that's what its eyelid contouring is. So yeah, and actually I'm going to take this brush and put more down on my lip, and doing this right here underneath your lip is going to make your lip look pouty. So now that we got that done, we're going to take that brightening powder, yes, and we're going to bake right here underneath the contour to make it stand out a lot. And I know you're thinking, we just contoured that, why are we brightening it up now? Because it's going to make everything pop really nice. And we're just going to let that sit right there, that yellow powder. And we're going to, and I don't have any lipstick on, I apologize for that. Then we're just going to highlight, which that was highlighting. We're going to go into the glowing highlight though. And I typically like to use bright highlighters, but right now I'm going to use a natural highlighter because I really don't have any eyeshadow on or nothing like that. And I'm just using my Wet n Wild Glow Reflectant palette. Very, very amazing. I love it. And I like to take some on my finger and put it on my nose with my, it's very glowy. Sorry, I'm not good at explaining things. I kind of already know how to do my makeup a lot faster than this, so I typically am not used to explaining. And for highlighter, if you didn't know, it's not really a highlighting video. You can take any brush, small, big, anything, and literally take the highlighter and just put it on top of your cheekbone like this. And this highlighter is very subtle. You can get extreme highlighters, super subtle highlighters. There's literally about anything out there for highlighters. Boom. And I like to do the temples and a little bit of the forehead because the chin, the lip. Perfection. And that is my contouring 101. And of course you'd set this off with setting spray when you're all done with your makeup, because girl, how is this makeup gonna sit without setting spray? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and would like, if you like more of these videos, give it a thumbs up, because that's how I'm gonna know you guys are actually enjoying watching these videos. If you're not giving the thumbs up, I don't really know if you're like, okay, this girl needs to stop, it's getting annoying, or like, yes, more videos please, I really need your help, stuff like that. And my hair is a little reckless today. We're just gonna go with it though, and I'm just gonna give you a close-up. No lip products. I mean, we can actually put some on right now. This is this CoverGirl. Ba-bam. Raw glowy. And that's the completed video. Please feel free to subscribe, because that would be really helping me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Leave your comments and opinions down below. How did you feel about this video? Did you think it was helpful, useful? Did you think it was like the worst video ever? Tell me down below, like literally your honest opinions. If you liked it, you didn't really like it, give me video suggestions you'd like to see me do, you know? And if you're gonna give me video suggestions, you have to be I can't talk. You have to be a subscriber. Otherwise, I won't take your suggestions. Because if you're just a random viewer, like, oh, do this, okay, I'm not gonna watch you again, bye. I won't do your video suggestion, because I do video suggestions from my viewers and my loyal subscribers that are actually watching and that they're supporting me. So if you like to do that, subscribe, leave a video, comment, and stuff down below. And I love how snatched my face looks. And if you're wondering what sweater I'm wearing, it's like a crop top sweater, and it's from Pink. So yeah, subscribe, thumbs up, comment. Bye guys. And I will be trying to post a couple times a week. It just depends. I'm trying to get this channel up and running. So bye.